Friday night baseball, Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Sam Dyson will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, H?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
For the Yankees.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He enters play sixth in the American League in the batting race. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. A pause and the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and he took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Here's Chris Carter now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Another 1-2 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat. You've dialed in MLB Network. Michael Pineda will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Now, how do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Pineda gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another one sent foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, time for an adjusted defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And at shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm. He's so smooth. Lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Here's Chase Headley, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He's been one of their big run producers this year, currently third on the team in RBIs. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lifetime against Sam Dyson, 1 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Comes set and the 0-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Hit to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Into the windup and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Here's the pitch. Fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Starting the offensive production with a bang here. That's their first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving it out to the wall and over. He's into second with a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now, the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Squared that one up just a little late. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Headley is there, 2 down.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Pineda pauses. 0-2 on its way. Bounce to first. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Here's Starlin Castro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Chris Carter, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Andrew Benintendi.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it bangs off the monster.
Well, the green monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the green monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the monster. You can tell everybody that one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Giovanni Soto stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
The 0-2 home. And Soto swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim to make 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Benintendi rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
Ready with the 0-2. This pitch is popped up. Castro trying to get there. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Off the light tower, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The batter, number
in now,
44,
Paul Goldschmidt.
designated hitter.
A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Bird is there, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here at Fenway. Boston leads it 3-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Ready on 0-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Seager comes up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Seager gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. In to try it again. Johnny Bench. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He popped out in his first trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Center fielder,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Pineda gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 11 for him on the season as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A base hit in his first trip. Popped up. Headley coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Boston. Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Didi Gregorius.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Swing and a little tapper. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Hold on here, though. 11. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base.
Nope. Ball 1.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled. 2-0. Here it is. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's fallen behind the count, but they must have just heard us talking. There's movement and have somebody ready if he gets into any trouble.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jacoby Ellsbury becomes the first out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And that's the third out. Yanks strand a pair. They trail here 4-0. Here's the catcher Giovanni Soto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher Giovanni Soto.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Ellsbury on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Chopped foul wide of first.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Chris Carter. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Carter.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Oh, a terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
After taking the first 2 pitches for strikes, he hits the third one for a base hit. That's just great concentration.
Bird.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it, because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bench is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count. He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Brian Mitchell enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55.
Here's Corey Seager. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And now Ellsbury will get it in off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
0-1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Johnny Bench. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A little bouncer. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and this is knocked down on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Next for the Red Sox, first baseman.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In with it quickly is Ellsbury, and that'll hold the runner at third. Ready once again, Giovanni Soto. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Four runs on one swing. That's why the grand slam is so exciting. Put a good swing on that ball, and it rode right out of here.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder.
He swings and grounds it to short. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It is now 9-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we...
The left fielder, number 11.
Tyler Thornburg enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Brett Gardner stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. Bench backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 9-0. Second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Hey, it's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Corey Seager stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Ellsbury. And that's the third out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Betts is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out. A look there at the damage to this point. All Red Sox as they lead the Yankees here in the 8th inning at Fenway Park. Here's Chris Carter now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In there, strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
First baseman
Greg Bird is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
To first, Moreland is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Johnny Bench.
Hit on the ground to third. Headley's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
First baseman Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready for another shot now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's off the green monster, and that's in there. Base hit.
He really needed this big night to get going. Third hit tonight. He's setting the trend for the rest of this series. I'm curious how they're going to pitch him the rest of the way out.
Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez has it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fastball called for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Chase Headley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Swing and a liner. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Sam Dyson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tyler Thornburg takes the rare 3-inning save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 9 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 5 hits.